to see some people are still sticking around and watching. So, High Plains, Sir Musket's favorite map. Today, looks like Musket will be in the southwest corner of the map, playing the Chinese civilization to steal some lines from dear old introduction. So it's a 200 wood, 100 coin start for the British player, which is alright. It is a 200, which means it's a 300 wood. Right. It's the same. Static. So it looks like the Chinese explorer is going to be looking for some wood treasures. So 2 stray sheep there. Here you go. So 95 wood. That would be an excellent treasure for a Musket to pick up. And it looks like as the explorer is quite far away. It looks like Musket is actually heading in that general direction. So that would be an excellent treasure. It means that you barely have to chop any wood. 3 out of villagers for Musket, however. Musket looks like he has the better situation with herds as well, I'd say. 1, 2, 3. Whereas that third hunt is a little bit far away, and both these hunts are on the same side, whereas Musket has more diversity inside, so it's easier for him to pop villagers around. So he's got a bison down there, deer there, and here we have deer, which is kind of a little bit closer to Musket's maybe. Here we go. So Musket definitely working on this treasure. It's excellent treasure to pick up. I hope he remembers to chop that extra 5 wood, or maybe he already has it in bank from dropping it earlier. Can never be sure. That monk gonna pick up that 95 wood treasure. That is an amazing treasure for China. It really speeds up their age up a lot. The village coming out fairly far from the town center. Maybe he's not expecting any sort of early pressure, despite the play that Savior Skill has been putting on recently, which features a lot of early pressure. Stray cow, that's a fairly good treasure for China actually, because you can fatten it up. I wonder if Musket's going to be going for a standard FF. Let's see if we can check anyone's decks at the moment. So we have standard army hit points, 2 eco cards, 300 exports, and other stuff. Alright. Not horrible, I suppose. Whereas for... land grab. Well, that's actually not a bad one, I suppose. Plantation cost by 40%, so that actually makes them about 500 wood instead of 800, and mill cost, so that makes them about 240-ish. Other than that, fairly standard deck. 358, 700 food to help with any issues that you might have there. Upgrade cards for infantry, very good. 2 factories, no rockets, but I'm sure that's not going to come into play here. I would assume so. So 600 wood for Musket as well. This is fine. I would like to see hand mortars. Quite good. Ming Iron Troops, pretty good, yeah. Oh, I guess you're listening, aren't they? Well, if you're listening, the only thing that can save you from... Well, if the other person has 2 Falcons and you haven't been able to, like, you've been forced off resources and you don't have a large enough cavalry mass to take out the Falcons, then hand mortars can really save the day there. That's, I think, the only thing. They're quite situational, obviously, but they are useful for that. And they're probably a little bit better than eco cards because look, Saber's still going to pick up that cow here, but he may lose export for it. Although it looks like he's going to get the Disciple, which is quite good as well. Oh, but here, Sir Musket going to trade a Disciple for a cow, which is quite a good trade, I think. But if he doesn't, he has to keep that Explorer snared. Yeah, there we go. He'll be fine. Okay. Did he manage to... No, he didn't eat that goat in transition to 1, which is something that makes the age up quite a bit faster, but I suppose it looks like it's coming along nicely. It's hard to tell because of just the phases of the winter construction. Looks like the monk's going to take out that Explorer. Musket heading out to Colonial at about 5 minutes, which is perfectly alright for China. He's going to build another Disciple here. Here we go. Oh no, we got the Disciple out of the Explorer. Oh, that's good. So, here we go. We have 5 cavalry units coming out from Saber Skill. That's going to quickly... It's going to quickly deal with that Explorer and Disciple there. I wonder if we're going to see... Maybe we'll see 8 pikes or Chukunu. Probably... Yes, he is making musket as well, so Chukunu would probably be better. So it's like we might lose 1 villager here. No, village is OP. Pretty good villager maker here. Gonna really keep these safe. Oh, there we go. He loses 1 villager, but that's not too bad. He still has this goat to eat too, which you can use for the age up if necessary. I wonder if he's shipping 8 Chukunu and then he can call... You can ship Chukunu, call sentries, and then probably okay in this. And if you sync it with the batch from the Summer Palace. I don't remember how long it takes to generate banner armies. Looks like one of the villages is going to go down, which is actually quite influential. It means that some of the wood... There we go, look. Both sets of Minutemen going to come out. There we go. He's going to escape quite nicely. Here we go. 8 Chukunu coming out. Excellent. Pretty good defense there. Still loses the village, however, which is not optimal. Disciples here too, which can help the anti-cav. So it looks like from Saber Skill I'd like to see another 5 Hussar if he's going to be making more. Chukunu, pretty good maker there. Watch the Hussars. There we go, yeah. Yeah, those Hussars really didn't manage to do very much there. The Chukunu doing fairly effective against the Mush. And still 1 irregular there, standing in the back, doing some pretty good damage. Saber Skill managed to micro the Hussars around that, but the remaining Hussars on quite low hit points, so... Oh, but Mr. Musket didn't change the army, so he's got 2 Steppy Riders instead of the 3 Pikemen, which is not quite as good. 3 villagers in the fight. Yeah, so the Step Riders are quite useless. I would have rather... Since you got them anyways, I'm not really going to be helping in the fight. They're just crappy. They don't even tank very much. I wonder if the age up is in queue here. It doesn't seem like it. So it doesn't seem like the age up is in queue.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. So he's finally got the Wonder up, and it looks like it's the... There you go, 700 wood coming in. Now it's going to be quite a slow age up with the muskets standing there. Both sets of Minutemen are having already been called. There's not very much that you can do at this point. Fighting with villagers looking quite OP at the moment. Musket's actually shown over a couple games that he's actually quite decent at fighting with villagers. Losing one there, unfortunately, but I mean that's part of the risk you take when you're fighting with villagers. Save your skill. I wonder where save your skills, where all of units is gone. I mean, he has a fair number of musketeers here, but you would think with the economy it looks like he has behind this. Ah, there we go. I was gonna say, should be expecting another batch of units coming out pretty soon. There you go, the consulate coming up in the back. He's probably going to try and send intervention first. It's a fairly good first card. No, I would, yeah, there you go. Aging up very slowly. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he has another village to send these villagers to once the there you go. He's just going to try and go all in here. Save your skill. Looks like he's saving. He knows that his opponent is aging up with the Wonder, and then there's going to be the 8 Arquebusiers coming out. And he's saving these Hussar for when those come out. So now he sees the age up is close, and there's no TC. So Sir Musket does reach the Force of Drays eventually, but he seems to be losing a lot. Yeah, there we go.